Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are a bit early, honey. I'm trying to get into bed tonight, y'all, because I am tired. When I tell y'all I was at work today, sitting at my desk and like literally dozing off. I went to bed way too damn late last night, up trying to watch TV and catch up on my DVR. Not tonight, okay? It ain't gonna be none of that tonight, baby. When I tell you, as soon as I get off live, I am diving in my bed and it's a wrap, okay? I gotta get some rest because I am tired. Hello, greetings. Hello, everyone coming in. Thanks for being here. As you guys can see, our live is a bit earlier tonight because your girl got to go to bed. Okay, I'm tired. I'm tired now. I'm tired, boss. Let me get my water ready here. Ooh, child. So I hope you guys had a great Tuesday thus far. I sure did. A very tiring day, y'all. I literally was like knocked out at work, like sleep at my desk a little bit today. I said, "Oh no, I can't be like this. I can't be like this." I was so damn tired, but it hit me all of a sudden because I stayed up till like after 12 last night watching TV. I said, "I better take my ass to bed," and then I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that did not feel good this morning. Ugh, mm, 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 mm. That did not feel good to be up that early. But let's get into our show. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. We have some great topics to run through. Let's go ahead and get to it, okay? All right. So let's see. Our first topic, honey. Let's get into it. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody coming in. Thank you all for being here, okay? All right, so let me set up my phone over here. As you guys can see, Diddy is hit with another lawsuit, okay? It don't stop, child. It do not stop with Diddy. Diddy's life is going to hell like real quick, okay, for him. It's like hell for Diddy right now. It is hell for Diddy. Say, what's up? Hey, Kim Jones. What's up, Caramel and Chatters? Hey, what's up? Hey, everybody else coming in. I appreciate you all. All right, so let's get started. It says that another one says that Diddy is hit with a 2003 sexual assault lawsuit by a model that alleges that she was drugged with a lace blunt and forced to perform the and he told her to what you do with a lollipop, okay? Child, boom, boom, boom. Diddy, it is over for you. See, when you was messing with the sisters, you kind of got to pass a little bit, but now this is a snow bunny. This is a different type of lawsuit because this is a snow bunny, okay? As you guys can see, she is a snow bunny, honey. Miss Crystal McKinney. All right, even though she got a black last name, she is indeed a snow bunny, and that's not gonna be a good look for you, Diddy, because they're gonna really throw the book at your ass now. All right. It says it looks like more people are starting to come out and tell their stories in regards to Diddy, honey. Woo-wee. Now it says that Crystal McKinney claims that back in 2003 that she met Diddy at a men's fashion week event and was invited back to his studio. That's where it always takes place. She says that Diddy and his entourage drank Hennessy and had blunts in rotation, but she felt strange after smoking one. McKinney says that that the blunt was laced with another drug. Okay, she says it feeling very light. Says that Crystal recalls Diddy making her follow him to the bathroom, where he then forced himself on her. Says allegedly shoving her head down to his crotch area and asking her to what you do with a lollipop. Okay, it goes on to say that though she refused, says that Crystal says that he continued to force her head down, making her perform the oral engagement. It goes on to say that after she started to walk away, that she passed out and later realized that she had been sexually assaulted once she woke up in a taxi. It goes on to say that McKinney says that she was even blackballed from the modeling industry after the incident and attempted to unalive herself after severe depression in 2004, which we all know that Diddy, anytime he doesn't get what he wants or somebody challenges him, he does blackball their career. Okay, I told you guys yesterday that he did the same thing to Capricorn, who is Lauren London's sister. He did the same thing to her after he put pause on her as well. So he is a total monster. It says that she is seeking damages, but the amount is unspecified. So, hey, she's like, hey, pay me, nigga. I can't get no job, so you're just going to have to pay me. You're going to blackball her career to where she can't work. You need to pay her, Diddy. Period. And people say, oh, it's just a money grab. But you fucked up her job. You fucked up her life. She was in the modeling industry making money. So she can't do that now. So what do you expect her to do? You creep. People get on my nerves with that. Oh, it's only a money grab. They said the same shit about Cassie when Cassie was coming forward speaking her truth. And it take a whole fucking video for people to actually see that Diddy really is a whole abuser and a clown. Y'all get in y'all head that these celebrities are just so perfect and y'all give them this godlike complex like they do nothing. But you physically got to see something on a damn video to actually show you who this person really is. I don't care if you are a celebrity. Celebrities can be creeps. Celebrities can be unalivers. Celebrities can be R-worders. Celebrities can be touchy-feely. Celebrities can be creeps out here. We see that in Diddy. Like, damn, this is so damn sad. So damn sad. They said there are more women were going to start coming out. Of the woodwork says he's done this to a lot of women. There's no telling. Look how many women were coming out with the R. Kelly situation. There's more. And as more women speak, you're going to give other women the courage to come forward as well. Because you got some women out there that's scared, you guys. Diddy can be a very scary individual. If you heard some of the stories of things that's happened with Diddy and other people, Diddy can be scary. Diddy can be a scary individual. He's very powerful. He has a lot of money. He has a lot of clout. He knows a lot of people in the industry where he can end your career or you. So you have to be, it's crazy. You got to be careful. Coming up against people like that because, hey, she's doing what she feels she needs to do. She can't work. Pay her. Shit. If you violated her, pay her. So she's coming out to say that something was laced, which we all know. Most of the women that have come out to say that they were drugged and then they wake up and find out that they were violated. Okay. So that is what this woman is alleging. So I hope she gets what she is asking for in this situation. Okay. Let's move on, baby. Sad. All right, so Cassie's friend and former maker, we're going to go ahead and get all the Diddy news out the way, and then we're going to get into our other topics, okay? Y'all know I like to stay in order when it comes to my stuff. We don't want to skip around when it comes to this Diddy stuff. So let's get all the Diddy stuff out the way first, okay? Cassie's former friend and former makeup artist recalls Cassie emerging from a room with Diddy at the Beverly Hills Hotel, which is where the particular incident happened, you guys. The video that we just saw of Diddy and the whole Cassie fiasco that happened at the Beverly Hills hotel, where they said that she had a knot on her head and she had some very bad bruises. And she also says that she had to call a doctor to treat Cassie at her home where she kept her for days. Okay. I told you guys that a lot of times whenever Diddy would have these episodes where he would go off and put hands on Kim Porter and also Cassie, that he would send them away to go and heal. And it's seeming like this was one of those go away and heal types of moments right here where this woman, she is coming out to say that she saw bruises and knots on Cassie's head. She's a beautiful girl, so for her to endure that was something.
A good friend of Cassie's is coming forward to say that she feared for Cassie's safety and her own.
We were always scared of Puff. Like he's a powerful person, and we don't know what would happen to us if we spoke out.
Mila Morales, a makeup artist who worked with both Diddy and Cassie, spoke with our special correspondent, Page 6's Carlos Greer.
Did you know about the physical abuse? Did you ever hear stories or beating her?
I did not know. But I witnessed it.
Mila recounted an incident at the Beverly Hills Hotel one Grammy weekend more than a decade ago.
What did you hear? What did you think you were witnessing?
I don't even want to go back to it because it's it's triggering. All I witnessed was him walking into the room and saying, "Where the is she?" And I didn't know what was going on because I was like, I just woke up from a slumber, and next thing you know, all I hear from the bedroom was, just I don't want to go back and think about.
So you're at the Beverly Hills Hotel. You hear something. You don't see Puffy actually physically attacking her, but you hear something.
I did not know what was going on. All I can think of was to get her out of there.
What happened when she appeared? When you saw her?
She was bruised. I mean, badly bruised, knots on her head, a black eye. All I cared about was to get her to safety. And I took her into my house and kept her there for a few days. And I literally called my friend, who was a doctor at the time, to treat her because we couldn't bring her to the hospital. We didn't know what the hell to do at that point. you know, who are we gonna call? I'm scared just even talking about this, but I feel like somebody has to.
What did you make of his apology?
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
Just a PR stunt, like that's ridiculous. Like he didn't even mention her name, and if he was apologetic about it, he would mention her name, but he didn't, and that's what I don't understand. And I just feel like he's a great, talented Mr. Ripley.
We reached out to both Cassie and Diddy's teams for comment, but did not receive a response by our deadline.
And now a former good friend of Cassie's is coming forward to say,
what do y'all think about that? Now, how do you say that I witnessed it, but I didn't see anything? That I call that. That's weird to me. How do you witness it, but you didn't see anything? Okay, you actually did see some things. You said you saw bruises and you saw some knots on her head. And if you heard something that sounds like a commotion of him possibly being aggressive towards her, it doesn't take two and two. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that he is being physical towards her. You don't actually have to see that. If you hear something that sounds like that is what's going on in that room, then you just automatically know just by intuition. Okay. If he came to you aggressively and said, where the fuck is she? Then that says to you, whenever he found her and went into this room, and you heard all of this commotion, you may have heard her scream, or you may have heard her maybe pleading with him, or whatever the case may be. That says to you that he was being aggressive. And even though you were scared, I would have called the police and I would have said, hey, I'm afraid of this guy. I don't know what he's going to do to me. Can y'all put me in protective custody? But my friend is in there. Y'all need to get her out of there because he's being aggressive towards her as well. I mean, shit crazy. And it always seems to happen in hotels. Like, they did say that he did purchase that whole entire floor on the video where we actually saw her running down the hallway and he was running behind her. They said that entire floor, he purchased that floor. So there was nobody that could poke their heads out. Because I was just like, they didn't play the audio, but you just know he was hollering probably in the hallway, cursing at her. It was a loud commotion. Like, how could you not hear him like grabbing her and doing all that he was doing? Usually if somebody's on that floor, they would have poked their head out if they would have heard something. But since nobody did that, they were saying that Diddy had purchased the entire floor to where he could go up there and be as loud as he wanted to be and do whatever he wanted to do untouched and nobody hear anything or be able to witness anything or call the police and say, hey, I heard a commotion down the hallway. Can y'all get down there and see what's going on? So that was probably the case in this situation as well, where he purchased the entire floor knowing that he was going to be in there doing that. That's so sad. I hate to hear that. It seems like poor Cassie got the short end of the stick and that she got badly hurt like all the time. This is not a one-time thing. So I'm happy that she's speaking out now. I wish that you would have spoken out before. It probably would have saved her a whole lot of aggressive moments, okay? To where she's made to go out in public and hold his hand and smile when she's really scared inside that she doesn't look a certain way, or y'all know how it is. Cameras are flashing in your face. You don't want to look a certain way to throw things off to where he asks you, why were you looking like this? Why are you looking scared right here? And then get mad and have an episode and want to snap off on her. But that is Cassie's makeup artist speaking up on what she saw and or heard, okay? All right, another person, Roger Bonds, which was Diddy's former bodyguard. He also speaks on some things that he witnessed, and he actually broke up an altercation where Diddy was being aggressive towards Kim Porter as well as Cassie. All right, let's let him speak about it.
Everybody who don't understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it.
Shout out to Nate.
Y'all can send all the messages y'all want. Y'all can send all the threats y'all want. Y'all could call me y'all could call me whatever y'all want to call me. It don't bother me. As long as you don't run up on me, as long as you don't invade my space, we cool. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't know y'all. Half of y'all, most of y'all puff don't know y'all just dick riding and standing up for a nigga who could beat up your mother, beat up your sister, beat up your daughter, beat up everything. Yeah, that's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? But don't say that I didn't speak up, and don't say I didn't come between them. Read the lawsuit before you come at me and say, yo, you did this, you did that, you didn't do this, do that. And all you washed up niggas, y'all could save it, man. This is for the women's, period. This ain't even for you niggas that's saying slick shit to me, because none of y'all niggas that say slick shit to me straight up and down. And if y'all niggas willing to meet your demise over a month, yo, everybody who don't understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it,
the actual level of violence has been very shocking to people. To watch any man do that to a woman, particularly a very high-profile man doing it in such brazen public manner in a public place like that, was even more shocking.
People gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a God syndrome. You know, the same way that he's been in a lot of trouble before, and you could pay your way out. He knew those cameras was there. You know, but of course, as we heard, he came back to the hotel and he paid to get the footage, but didn't know, which Cassie said inside her complaint, that they gave her a copy of the footage also. You know what I'm saying? So when you go through life just paying your way out, I really feel like he wasn't sorry about that. Yeah, he might be sorry now. He's sorry that he got caught. But if that was a one-time incident, then I would say accept his apology. But I think in that apology, he said what he thought people wanted to hear.
How many times did you personally witness him be violent towards women?
Around 4 or 5 times.
And was that all with Cassie, or was it Cassie and other women?
People gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Women.
I seen him with Cassie, and I seen him with Kim Porter, his kid's mother.
Right, who's now sadly no longer with us. But what did you see him do?
I've seen him get physical. I've seen him get really physical, grab him up. It was one time that Cassie mentioned inside her lawsuit where she said she had to go over to the London hotel. I was the one that was checking on her every day at the London hotel. You know what I'm saying? So I know that to be true. I seen him get into some wrestling and punching matches. And sometimes I felt like, what are you mad at? What are you upset about? Because it's a deeper anger when you hitting and punching a woman in that type of manner. And it's okay. It's understood if you have a problem with one woman and you seek things, but when you have a problem with every woman that you're dealing with, then I think that problem is inside of you.
Woman.
I seen.
What did you see him do with Kim Porter?
I seen him inside the car, grab her up. I seen him smack her, you know. And one thing about Kim is Kim got to the point where she fought back because she realized how powerful she was. It was one incident on Sunset Boulevard in front of the Beverly Hills Hotel where I just seen the car rocking back and forth. You know, of course, he put everybody out the car, but I seen the car shaking. So I opened the door. I said, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? You see where we at and what are you doing? And Kim got out the car like nothing happened. And she fixed her hair and she told him, she said, I want to see you explain to the media that scratch I'm going to put across your face if you put your hands on me again. And that was Kim's attitude. Kim's attitude was she realized that what he had to explain meant.
What did you see him do with Kim?
Than anything. And once she realized she had that power, she said, nah, not no more. Because you're going to have to explain why you all marked up. Than anything. And once she realized she had that power, she said, nah, not no more.
So y'all see that? He's speaking out, but he is saying that he actually did intervene. He intervened also a time whenever Diddy was physical with Cassie as well. He stood in between and he protected Cassie. He talked about that in another video that I saw. But he also says he opened the door and he stopped Diddy from being physical with Kim Porter, and Kim got out of the car. Okay, but the one thing about the difference between Kim and Cassie was that Kim would fight back and Cassie would not. I think Cassie was scared, but Kim got to the point to where, look, I'm gonna fight for my life. Unfortunately, she's not here anymore. But it's sad. It's so sad. I hate to hear about anybody going through that, but I'm glad that people are now starting to speak out so that Diddy can finally get what he deserves legally. Okay. So let's move on. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for that. Okay. Diddy's baby mama. Okay. Diddy's baby mama, Misa Hylton, finally speaks out, you guys. She finally speaks out. She was also a victim of Diddy's hand as well. All right. Diddy actually was stomping and trying to fight her. She had to hide under a car to get away from him from one of her incidents with Diddy, because Diddy found out that she moved on and was seeing someone else while he had already moved on with somebody else. So why she can't move on? Why you trying to fight her because she's moving on? So Misa Hylton, which is his baby mama, addresses video of Diddy assaulting Cassie. She says, I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma because she's gone through it as well. It says that Misa Hylton, the mother of Justin Combs, has addressed the video of his father, Diddy, assaulting his ex-girlfriend, Cassie, back in 2016. Says that while sharing images of all of Diddy's children, says that Misa expressed how heartbroken she is for Cassie, and says that she knows exactly how she feels and how the situation has triggered her own trauma. She expressed that all of his children have been raised by women who want to be the best for them, and says that Diddy needs help, okay? And she prays that he does the personal work and receives it, okay? I pray that he go to jail. Fuck that, do the work. Nigga, you had time to do the work. He doesn't want to be better. Diddy's gotten away with all the mess that he's done for so long. I don't think he wants to do better. That bullshit in that video with him going to therapy and I'm seeking counseling and all. No, you haven't, Diddy. No, you haven't, because legally they can't share your information and say, oh yeah, he's coming here, he's been receiving therapy here. They can't give that information out because then that's against the law there, okay? So he knows exactly what he's doing. Diddy is very manipulative. He knows how to lie very well, and he knows how to make people believe him. That whole sad face and looking in the camera, like he knew exactly what he was doing. It was a whole PR stunt. Somebody wrote that for him. Somebody told him to say that. He ain't went to no therapy. Because if you were really sorry, you would have apologized whenever Cassie initially initiated that lawsuit. She didn't just put it out whenever we heard about it. They had been negotiating behind the scenes of what she was asking for, but Diddy was being cocky and didn't want to comply with it and didn't think Cassie was going to go through with it. But when it became public, that's when he was like, oh shit, she is very serious now. Let me go ahead and pay her, which is why he paid her in 24 hours to make the shit go away. Not because he was sorry. He paid her in 24 hours to make it go away because he knew that everything in that deposition at which he was privy to, he knew that everything in that deposition that Cassie was speaking of, which some of the pages, you guys, I'm hearing that at least 13 to 15 pages they had to take out of her deposition because they were too triggering for the public to read. She couldn't even put all her pages of what was done to her in her deposition. So what we read was triggering enough. And they had to remove pages. So imagine what this girl actually went through with this monster of a person we call a man. That they couldn't even put all that shit in her deposition because of how it sounded and how triggering and how bad that it sounded. He's a monster. Misa went through it as well. This is Misa. This is the girl that was in Biggie's One More Chance video in the hot tub with Diddy, because during that time she was dating Diddy. She had the blonde hair with the little ponytails, y'all remember? She was sitting on Puffy's lap in the hot tub in the One More Chance video. That's her. This shit is so sad. Every one of his baby mamas, just about every woman that he's ever been with or ever encountered, he's had that type of blow up. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Says that their father needs help, and I'm praying that he truly does the personal work to receive. Yeah, he does need help, but he doesn't need to be around his children. You have daughters, sir. 4. You have 4 daughters and you have 3 sons, 2 of which you've already damaged. These 2 up here, they're participating in the FOs and the sexual assaults that Diddy's also being accused of, okay? This son right here, Christian Combs, he's being sued for SA assault himself. This one right here was mentioned in the Lil Rod lawsuit, okay? Saying that he was involved in some of the FOs with Diddy and also in charge of paying some of the women off that were being trafficked, allegedly. This one here he's not involved at all. This is Albie Sure's son, okay? So he is not involved in any of this as to what we know of. But these 2 right here are right snap dab in the middle of the bullshit, okay? And my prayers are for his daughters. I hope they haven't seen or been privy to any of the bullshit either, because it's crazy. Kim Porter has to be rolling in her grave to know that her children are in this type of situation with their father who has so many issues and he's trying to raise them and he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. Kim Porter's family been asking for them twins to go down to Columbus, Georgia to let them raise them kids. But Diddy won't let them because he needs, it's a PR stunt. His children, he uses them as a PR stunt. He don't have time for them kids. And I'm not saying he don't love his children, but he is not the best person that he can be right now in order to raise them. But let's move on. Shit's so fucking sad. All right, so Porsha Williams, honey, Porsha Williams, Gufradia, she decides to come out to let the people know after Simon alleged that her Rolls Royce was taken away after he big up Shamia Morton, who is going to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, to say that she's the only housewife to have a Rolls Royce now. Porsha is seen in her Rolls Royce. She's saying, yeah, my Rolls Royce was not taken. Matter of fact, I'm driving it right now. Okay. She letting the people know, Simon, you're not going to play with me, sir. Uh-oh. She letting people know, Simon, you're not going to play with me. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. So that's Porsha. She's in her Rolls Royce and says, yes, ma'am. Porsha goes live in her Rolls Royce after Simon said that Shamia was the only housewife with one. So she is letting the people know, yeah. What Rolls Royce did he take away? Because I'm driving mine right now. Okay. And that looks like the same one because it did have the orange interior, the one that I did see that she initially had. Okay. So, all right. So this is what Simon was throwing his little shade, okay, saying that Shamia was the only housewife with a Rolls Royce. Kenya actually came in and jumped in and said, let me jump in real quick because I have a Rolls Royce, but I bought my own years ago. Meaning ain't no nigga tricked off on me and bought me no Rolls Royce. I bought my own. All right. So Porsha checked Simon and said, Simon, don't forget, and a debt-free husband who is a U.S. citizen says that my bestie is winning and welcome to Real Housewives of Atlanta, Queen Moonby. So Simon, she was throwing shade to Simon and letting Simon know that Shamia's husband is indeed a U.S. citizen and you are not, Simon, and you probably will never, ever be, okay? So she clapped back at his ass and let him know you ain't gonna keep playing with me in the media. Like, I don't usually respond to your ass, but Simon, I got time today. That's what Porsha was letting him know, okay? All right, so let's move on, honey, to some ratchet news, honey. We got some ratchet news, honey. Somebody ratchet mama that went out there to the schoolhouse acting a whole damn fool out there. Acting a whole entire fool. Shout out again to the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out again to the Neighborhood Talk. All right, it says, oh, wow, says a mother causes a big scene at her son's school awards day after he did not receive anything, okay? It says, imagine coming to your child's award ceremony and you mad and he ain't even get an award. That mama, she straight showed her ass up in there, y'all. All right, so let's get into it.
Hey, ladies, I apologize for what we're seeing right now. But Mom, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. Mom, we can look at it in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Boys and girls. Hey, ladies, I apologize for what we're seeing right now. But Mom, I'll talk to you. Mom,
they telling her to get out.
We can look at it in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Boys and girls.
All because her son did not get an award. Now, I'm pretty sure your son was not the only child that did not get an award, but did that warrant you walking up there screaming to the top of your lungs with other people sitting there with a whole room full of people waiting to get through this ceremony while you holding it up to have a ratchet moment? Like, what is really going on? Like, do you have mental problems? Like, what is really going on? Because your son did not get an award. There are children in there who probably were scared at you raising your voice and being aggressive in the way that you were. They had to remove her because she was doing too much. Why did child? You probably gonna be banned from the school now and not be able to come back up there for anything because you don't know how to damn act. That was giving way too much. Okay. What y'all think about that? That is so embarrassing. I see y'all putting it in there. That is way too embarrassing. But let's move on, child. A little ratchet moment. The people sitting back here looking like, what the fuck just happened? Like, we didn't come here for this. Child. All right, so shout out to Big Mouth Media too. I saw this where a woman hacked into her man's phone and she followed where it says his location was. Okay. Let's pull this up because I thought this was very amusing. Followed him, child, only to find out that he got a whole new family, child. He done told her he got a whole baby that she ain't even damn know about. So she done followed his ass up over there. Let's watch this.
For the past 30 minutes and he ain't been answering the phone. So I checked his location and his location is in here. So I'm gonna just sit here and wait to see if he gonna come out of one of these apartments because yeah, we about to see what's up and what's popping. Cause there he go, y'all. There he go. There he go. There he go, y'all.
You on the phone?
Where you going? Where you trying to walk for the phone? Where you going? Where you going? What's this in your hand? Tell me about. Where you going?
Chill out.
Where you going? What's this? Because I've been calling my dude for the past.
Doing too much.
I'm not doing nothing.
Oh, this for my partner. I'm about to go put in this car.
It's for your partner.
Yeah.
Who apartments these is? I ain't never even seen you over here. Man, you better stop walking. Who is that? What? Bro, stop walking. Whose stuff is this?
This for my homeboy.
That ain't for your homeboy. Stop playing with me.
For real?
I followed your location over here. So what's up?
Bro, chill out. This is for my homeboy. They got too many people out here. Stop
Man, you better stop playing with me. Who apartments these are?
This for my homeboy.
No, it's
this
not. Who car seat is this? Bro, what you? Man, babe, tell me. Stop walking. Bro. Man, I'm trying to calm down because I followed your location.
What you doing over here?
I've been calling you for 30 minutes and you ain't been answering your phone. You told me that you was gonna call me back and you didn't.
I think my phone dead.
So why you told me you was somewhere else and you end up at these?
Doing too much.
Man, bro, back up. Hey, look.
Man, let me go put this in my homeboy.
No. Who apartments are these? Who apartments are these?
This for my homeboy.
No, it's not. Man, stop playing with me. You gonna stop playing with me, and then you
tell you over here.
So wait. Do you have a baby?
They got cameras over here.
You worry about.
Do you have a baby? Do you have a baby? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Stop walking. What's up? You got a baby?
You gotta chill out.
You got a baby?
We gonna talk about this.
Man, we ain't gonna talk about nothing. We gonna talk about it right now. What's up?
Man, don't put your hands on me. No.
I'm not gonna touch you. What's up? But you gonna stop walking because
don't put your hands on me. No.
You gonna stop walking. So what's up? Who car seat is this? What's up?
Man, look, man, we gonna talk about this later.
No,
bro.
we gonna talk about it now. You got a whole white beater shirt on, like, man. I'm trying. Man,
don't put this in the car.
No, I'm trying not to spaz out on you because why you run off like that? First of all. Why you run off like that if this your partner house?
Man, I'm just surprised to see you. Like, I ain't think you was gonna pull up.
How you surprised to see me? How you surprised to see me? You told me you was somewhere else. You told me you was somewhere else. Man, you better stop walking. We about to have a real problem out here. Who car seat is that?
Oh man. Look, you ain't gonna get mad?
Bro, you stop walking.
Partner,
stop walking. No, stop walking. Stop walking. What you mean I'm not gonna get mad? Stop walking. Who car seat is that? Get the talking.
Man, I got a 2-year-old.
You got a 2-year-old. So you been staying at my house this whole time and you ain't tell me you had a baby? Man, what you got going on?
Can I look?
No. What you? No.
Don't put this in the car.
No. So where your baby mama at?
She in her apartment.
So that's why you came here in your shirt off, and you lied and told me you was somewhere else.
My son had wet my shirt when
he with your shirt. He with your shirt. Let me see the stain then. Let me see the stain. Because you a lie. Matter of fact. Don't worry about it. You ain't even got to worry about coming here. You don't even have to worry about coming back to my car.
All right.
Because man, everything.
Look, I got to put this in my baby mama car. Come on now.
Where's she at? Tell her to come out them apartments. Where's she at? Tell her to come out. Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, you're not doing that? You're not doing that? You're not doing that? But you got the nerve to be all up in my house, taking up all my AC every day, getting on my nerves, and you ain't tell me not one time you had it. Yeah, come get it. I'm so serious.
I ain't got time.
But I can't believe
I thought
you.
I had told you I had a son.
No. Tell me that. So we've been talking for the past 5 months, and you not one time did you mention you had a child? You did not tell me that. So
what you want to do? So what you want to do?
Bro, I don't even know how to take this information from you, bro. I'm so, bro.
What you want to do?
Dude, I don't even know what to tell you. Like,
I gotta put my son's stuff.
Listen, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to my car, and don't worry about coming back to my house. Okay, all your stuff, I will call you, and I will tell you. No. I will drop your stuff off at the corner, baby. You hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Your stuff will be dropped off at the corner, and you and your baby mama, and your baby, and your baby, and your baby. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. 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 Yeah, tell me that. So we've been talking.
Y'all, first of all, y'all did catch that she said that they've been knowing each other for 5 months, and then he moved in with her. Who the fuck is letting somebody move in their house after only knowing them for 5 months? This is why the nigga is doing what he's doing. Cause you just up and let him, he used you for a place to stay while he was over there with baby mama, over there digging her out and playing over there. So he was playing you and playing her. 5 months, and you got to, first of all, I ain't about to be following nobody. I'm not doing that. I'm not babysitting no man. I'm not following you. I'm not about to be going through your phone, looking at your location, checking those. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm about to be fuck nigga free. That's what it's gonna be. Fuck nigga free. That's what it's gonna be. We ain't about to be chasing no niggas over here. Girl, you stupid. What you thought it meant when you saw him walk out of there with a baby car seat? What you thought? Then when he told you it was his partner baby seat, why would he be carrying his partner's baby seat? Like, he can't even lie right. He can't even lie right. And the fact that you whispering, I'm trying to figure that out. Why are you whispering when you just found out this nigga is over here at another woman's house? Okay, if you're gonna go over there, you gotta turn up right. You won't even turn it up right. Like, damn, he's about these cameras over his camera. He's more concerned about the cameras versus your damn feelings and the fact that he done lied to you and he is laid up over here with his damn wife beater on with this other girl that he fooling with that he has a 2-year-old with. And then he gonna say, I thought I told you that I had a 2-year-old. Like, nigga, you ain't thought you told her nothing. You knew you didn't tell her. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with, I'm not, yeah, no, baby. We're not doing any of that. First of all, I'm not about to be sitting out in no car looking to see if you coming out of no apartment. I ain't doing that. I got too much time on my hands. I got too much stuff that I can be doing. I'm not about to follow you around, sitting outside no apartment, waiting to see when you come out, hopping out, confronting you with a camera in your face while you lying to me about who baby car seat this is, knowing damn well it ain't your homeboys. You still following him around, questioning him. Like, you should have told him when you saw his ass come out that apartment, you should have said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pack your shit up. Don't even worry about explaining, and it'll be on the curb. All that stuff that he just told you, that's irrelevant. You already knew what it was when you pulled up. Your intuition already let you know when you pulled up. That's why you pulled up, because your intuition told you something was off. So the fact that you allowed him to sit up there and lie in your face the way that he did further let me know, girl, you ain't up on your shit like you need to be, okay? You wouldn't have got that kind of time out of me. You don't get to do that much explaining when I already know what the hell going on. Like, girl, no. Okay. Let me get you up off my screen, sis, because that was giving a little too much. All right. Let's move on. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Okay, hold up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I need. All right, so let's move on to our next topic. We have 2 topics left, okay? We have 2 topics left. I hope you guys are enjoying the show tonight. All right, so our next topic is, I saw this on Yahoo, okay? Saw this on Yahoo. Yahoo News says that Melody is wanting Martel to get fired from the show. Y'all know she already said that she wanted his ass off the show anyway. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let's get into this. All right. This is Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is shout out to Yahoo News. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Melody wants Martel Holt to be fired from the show. Okay. All right, let's scroll down. and get into why. All right, so it says that Holt claims in the one scene that he shot with Melody Cherie last season that he was forced to bring her flowers, and that producers orchestrated the scene to make it appear that he wanted better co-parenting relationship with her. It says that they share 4 minor children, but they have no interaction, neither on the show nor off. It says that Cherie made it clear that moving forward, that positivity is not an option for her due to Holt's history of harassing her behind the scenes. Okay. It goes on to say that show producer Carlos King claims that Holt lied on production and says that it was one of the that he was the one who asked for a meeting with Melody. So on that scene right here where Martel and Mel was sitting here, Martel actually is the one who asked for this scene between the two of them. So he's been begging production, you guys, behind the scenes to film with Melody, to be around Melody. That had nothing to do with production. It had everything to do with Martel. So while he's sitting up there acting like he said, film my real life or don't film me at all. And he says that Carlos and production told him to get those flowers. Carlos called him a liar and pretty much said, no, I never told him to do that. But now they're saying here that production and Carlos was saying that Martel was the one that was begging for scenes with Melody. So Melody has already made it clear that she's not going to be filming anymore with Martel. Okay. All right, so let's get through it. All right, so it goes on to say that says that my reaction was that he's got to go. She says that during a live taping of Reality with the King podcast that I felt sorry for you. King says because I know too how much you care about the show and how much you work on the show as well. She says, and me knowing that I had just gotten 10 dozens of roses a few months before that sent to my home from him, like, stop it, okay? She goes on to say that nobody told you to send me 10 dozens of roses, according to Melody. Says, so I hated that he had it that way and made it seem as if you told him to do that. Melody goes on to say that I didn't for once feel like you told him to do that. That's what she's saying to Carlos King. She says that the reason that I felt that he got to go is because outside of my personal feelings, because of the attacks that I've received. Says that the show as a whole, says whenever you have him, his significant other, talking about and sharing information pertaining to scenes, and it had to come from him. It goes on to say that it's just a lot. It says, and at some point, when you do start making people take accountability when do you start making people take accountability for their role? So what Melody is saying here is that Martel is sharing scenes from Love and Marriage Huntsville with Ariane, in which Ariane is sharing that with people off the show, at which nobody should be privy to that. Now, y'all know that Kiki Jabbar was also accused of doing the same thing with another blogger, at which we now know to be AL, where she was sharing certain scenes and things that had not aired yet on the show. Which that's what Melody is saying Martel is doing with Ariane, telling her things that's going on the show, and she's going out and speaking about it, okay? Which that kind of does damage the show a bit. So Melody is asking that Martel be fired from Love and Marriage Huntsville because she's tired of the on and off stuff that he's doing off screen as well as on screen, and the fact that he's continues to try to coerce production into putting him in scenes with Melody when she's made it very much so clear that she does not want to film any scenes under any circumstances with him. So as you guys can see, when they went to the coffee shop last season, this was set up by Martel, where production said that he begged them. Production said Martel begged them to film this scene with Melody. She didn't want to do it. Carlos asked Melody, like, please film this scene with Martel so that you guys maybe can get to the bottom of why you guys have so much tension, so that maybe the viewers can see you guys can be in the same space. Because Carlos has been trying to get Mel and Martel back together, thinking that that's what the viewers want to see. Meanwhile, Martel is giving Melody hell off screen, stalking her, following her, doing stuff on social media, and also using Ariane to come for her. And it's beginning to be enough. As you guys know, she's had to take things the legal route with Martel in order to stop him. And he still doesn't want to be stopped because now he's asking for a whole jury trial. And I feel like that's just another one of his ways of being able to be in the same space and to be able to see Melody, since he can't contact her or have any type of contact with her. That's his way, in his sick mind, of still being able to have contact with her, to be able to be in the same courtroom and sit over there and stare at her. Because you know that's what he does. The way he was staring at her on this scene when Melody was talking and she said no, that she doesn't want any flowers. He was just sitting there staring at her like he was looking through her. Now, y'all remember one of the other producers who used to work on the show as well, who knew Martel and Melody very well. Y'all remember when I played the live on my channel where he actually said that Martel, during the time that he and Mel had broken up, that Martel would constantly be coming to him and asking, can they set up scenes for him and Melody to film, that he wanted to film all of his scenes with Mel, but Melody was tired of filming with Martel. So all this time he's been going behind the scenes trying to set up stuff to film with Mel, but then he get into public and say, I don't want her back. Melody keeps saying that I want her back. I want her to leave me alone. Stop harassing me. But you are behind the scenes harassing production as well as Carlos to make Melody film scenes with you. And I feel like he may have had something to do with that whole being Destiny's +1 at Stormy's event, whenever Carlos told Melody to get over there and film a scene over there, at which she found out later on that Martel was there when she didn't know he was there, and she made it very clear that she never wanted to film with him. So Melody, of course, had to let Carlos know, look, I had already told you I don't want to film with him, and he's there on scene. So I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to. So they try to set her up once again to go film with Martel. So he know he has nothing else going on. He has no lucrative businesses. He have no real storyline. So him filming with Melody puts money in his pockets. He's been able to lace his pockets by filming with Melody and getting in screaming matches with her. He ain't got shit else going on. When they went to Houston, he was able to film with her when he came in. Hey, Melody. He was trying to reel her in then. This was him. This was him then. When all the cast was coming into the Houston house. Y'all remember when he saw Mel, he kept trying to get Mel to speak to him. Mel was avoiding him. She didn't even want to speak to him. She didn't say hey to him. She actually walked away from him. But this was him baiting and reeling. Baiting and reeling. He knew if he could get a couple words out of her, then he could film a scene with her. But Melody stopped communicating with him and made it very clear, no, you're not getting nothing out of me. Hey, Melody. How you doing, Melody Cherie? Like, he would do those little things to try to film with Melody. And that's what he's been doing. And she's made it clear, I'm done. So now she is asking for Carlos and OWN to get rid of Martel from the show. And the reason for that is because he is doing the same thing that Carlos sat up there and tried to ridicule Kiki for doing, sharing scenes from the show with people not on the show who've been talking about said things, okay? That should not be talked about. So if you get on the Kiki for it, Martel should be gotten onto it for it as well. And he should just be taken off the show because he don't have nothing else going on. He's mad because Mel won't fool with him or film with him, and he's running out of things to talk about. So now he's forced to talk about this arrest. Why? Because it involves Melody. It involves Melody. So him still talking about his arrest, he's still slick trying to reel Melody in to film with him again. He can't film a scene without talking about Melody. He can't film a scene without talking about Melody. So, let me talk about my arrest. And why were you arrested? Oh, because Melody was harassing me. Melody wouldn't leave me alone. Melody is suing me for a text message that happened months before. And I had to go to jail behind Melody. So he can't help but have Melody's name in his damn mouth. So she's just asking, look, y'all just going to get rid of this nigga because he ain't got shit going on. He's a cancer to the show. He's bringing everybody down. Nobody really wants to film with him because he is team too much. All right. So, yes, hopefully Carlos and them go ahead and do what they got to do to get them up out of there, okay? Let's move on, child. Ooh. All right, let's get into this Destiny actually explaining her arrest. I kind of touched on it this morning in Car Chronicles. I'm going to play it for you guys so that you can hear it, her explain how she got arrested, child. She's speaking out. I think she needs to be quiet because every time she start running her mouth and talk about LeVert, he lock her ass up again. And you would think that she would learn to just go ahead and shut the hell up. All right. So she's sitting here on a panel with two other women for this Mental Monday conversation, and she's speaking on her arrest. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is Destiny Payton podcast. Shout out to Destiny because this is her footage. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't got no tea for you because my attorney is on my neck. Yeah. So what I can share with you is my experience with the arrest and how it went down, which was very, very traumatic for me. I was pulling into the doctor's office for my son's appointment to meet my ex and my son there. And I saw what looked like a SWAT team, but it was just like a lot of officers surrounding the building, and you could tell they were looking for someone. And when I pulled up and parked, I could see a couple of them through the door that were inside the lobby. And my first thought was, what happened? Like, who are they looking for? Like, where's my kid? And I get out of the car, and the officer starts walking towards me, and I'm like, hey, is everything all right? Like, what happened up here? And he's like, are you Destiny? And I'm like, my heart sank. Like, he knows my name. That means something happened to my kid. And I said, yes, I'm Destiny. And he said, yeah, there's a warrant for your arrest. And I said, oh, no. Well, first of all, I said, excuse me. And then I said, no. I've already dealt with that. Case is dismissed. And he said, well, I have my partner look it up, but it's an active warrant. And we're here because somebody gave us an anonymous call that you would be here at your son's doctor's appointment. And I said a few things that I won't repeat. And then they, pulled up, they looked it up, and at that moment, the officer was like, I'm so sorry. Like, we hate this. And, I let him know, hey, I don't want am I being arrested? He's like, yeah. So I asked him to make a phone call, and he said that was okay. And then I went to grab my car door to get in, and make the call. And he was like, that was the first time I got a command, like, no, like, stop. And I was like, ooh. And he said, no, stand outside. I don't know what you have in your car. And, you can make your call. And I was like, do you need to search me? You need to search anything? And he was like, give me your ID and all that stuff. So I made a call. And then, I just asked them if they could do it discreetly, because I don't know who might be out here taking pictures. I don't want my kid to see me in cuffs or walk out and see me in cuffs. And they were very nice, very accommodating. And, we'll shield you, make sure nobody can get any photos. We'll shield you, get it in the car. And and I was talking to somebody in the legal field here in Huntsville and Madison County, and they were like, thank God that you were with Madison County, because these officers are trained, and they're trained well, because that moment that you grabbed your car door, you could have been, they could have drawn a gun on you and you could have been out of here. And that makes me emotional, because I didn't even think about that in that moment at all.
Here we go.
At all. Like, that didn't even come to my mind at all. But just to know that, like, my kid's in there. Like, my kid's inside. And yeah.
And I gotta say, you've shared before how one of the things when you were arrested the first time, one of the things that you were grateful for is that while it was embarrassing, the fact that you had the Crime Stoppers alert, because it did allow you to go and turn yourself in, arrange for that, so that you didn't run the risk of being arrested in front of your child.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to give a thumbs up, but you said that, and I think the word you used is that would have broken me, because you could recall watching your mother be arrested. So can't help but to wonder if that was orchestrated.
There are no anonymous calls. These are individuals who, in law enforcement, what they do is they try to protect the integrity of anyone that has filed a case or has provided information. It is not anonymous that they knew that you were going to pick your son up at that time. It's not anonymous. We just have to call it for what it is. The police have a job to do, and they can't divulge names. The only way a name will be divulged is in the report. That has to come out. It has to be discoverable. You will find out exactly who made the call because it has to be provided to you. When you are talking about especially a state case, that if they withhold that information from you, that's a Brady violation, and they know it. They have to turn everything over. They have to include who, what, when, where, how, and why, and it has to be provided to your attorney within a reasonable amount of time, or they could be subjected to trouble, because that's what we call confrontation clause, the Sixth Amendment. You have a right to confront your accuser. You have a right to confront anyone that is making a statement about you. You have a right to confront anyone that is providing information on you. There is no level of protection that is going to be provided or afforded to this person. Officers just have a job to do in order to make sure that they apprehend you and bring you in and go through processing. But you will find out exactly who that person is. Yeah. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that the justice system allows for things to come back because individuals have their own agenda and their own egos. I've seen it so many times, and being a family violence prosecutor, the motives that how low individuals go to, because what the world doesn't understand is domestic violence is a very sensitive area of the law, because there are so many individuals that get killed on a daily. That's why even with protective orders, we see that individuals still get killed. There is no level of protection that can be afforded outside of having 24-hour security.
Okay.
And
stop it there. She's just kind of giving her the little legal advice. We don't really care about that. What I wanted y'all to hear was her explain how she got arrested and what led up to her getting arrested. Destiny always likes to lay it on thick. I feel like you committed a crime. You knew you did. I think you felt like you got away with it because you hadn't heard anything. But from what I'm hearing, LB was the one that took out this damn warrant, because y'all know he works for that Fortune 500 company. He works for Boeing. Did I want to put his information out? Too late. But he works for a Fortune 500 company making very, very good money. And he's also ex-military, so he's getting those military benefits as well. And he also has his barbecue business, so he's making a coin. And bottom line is, with him being in that working for Boeing, he can't have certain things on his, like credit or his record or anything like that messed up. So with Destiny going out here and allegedly putting things in his name, on behalf of her or whatever it was, because it said fraud and some other things that she was arrested for. You can't do that to somebody else's name. So he's doing what he has to protect his name, to get that shit off his credit, because the only way to get it off is to press charges. You can't dispute it. Well, you can dispute it, but in order to be able to do that, you have to make it known that it's for just cause. You have to have just cause to do it, and you have to be able to file that police report to say, hey, this happened to me and I want this off, and here's the police report showing that I had nothing to do with this, and I want it off my credit report. So in order to do that, unfortunately, Destiny, you had to go under, but you shouldn't have done the shit in the first place. Okay, maybe if you weren't being such a bitch towards him, he would help you out financially. That's not unheard of for people to break up and go their separate ways. Y'all have a child together. He knows financially you're struggling, but under the circumstances, because you keep doing interviews and indirectly talking about him and saying that he was abusive towards you and all these other things. And I'm not saying that if you were abused that you can't speak out about it, but it's like you stay throwing those subliminal shots at him. So you can't expect him to bend over backwards and help you out financially and pull you out of even though he already helped you, because he paid for you to stay in his house for over a year, which the agreement was for 1 year that he would pay the mortgage in an over $500-something thousand home that you were supposed to refinance in your name after you got your credit and stuff right. He gave you a year to do it. You weren't able to do it, but you still stayed there and was squatting there and bringing men up in there. We already saw, like I said, Moses was up in there and probably other men as well, while this man is paying the mortgage so that you and his son could have a roof over your head. So he He felt like you weren't being appreciative of him giving you more time than what was agreed upon. And then the smart comments and the innuendos and the subliminals that you were doing, you started doing interviews about this man, trying to make him look bad and maybe possibly get him fired. Like, you can't do that. You got to understand you're not making the money like you should to be able to support your son. So don't try to block him and stop him from doing out of bitterness. And that's the same shit that I can't stand with Martel. Nigga, you don't pay no fucking child support for your children, but you're doing everything you can to try to hem your children's mother up. If you damage her reputation and people don't purchase from her and buy from her, then she can't support your children, stupid ass. It's like a domino effect. You're doing things to hurt her, but you're also not thinking that you're hurting your children. If you're trying to hurt LeBaric Destiny, you're also hurting Law, which is your son, who he supports. He pays his medical insurance. He pays his dental, all those things. Destiny don't pay it because she can't afford to. So keep in mind, you hurting him, trying to hurt his reputation like Martel is trying to do to Mel, you're only going to turn around and hurt yourself. How many times do you have to keep being arrested? How many times do you keep have to be arrested, girl, before you get it? Now your ass is sitting right over here again, running your damn mouth again, when you just said in the thing that your attorney advised you to be quiet. But why the fuck is you sitting over here still talking again? And every time she run her mouth, he go down there and file something else on that ass. Now watch me here again, because I said it before. I said, watch Destiny ass be locked up again. And what did we hear? She was locked up. Not that I know magic or any abracadabra bullshit, but I called it and her ass was locked up, and watch her ass be locked up again. I'm going to say it because you don't know how to shut your damn mouth. Know when you got away with some shit. The first case that you had got dropped. It got dismissed. Then you got to run in your damn mouth. Yes, I just want to advocate for abuse because I was abused. And my son's father was doing this and my son's father was doing that. And then when people ask you stuff about him, you will indirectly say some slick shit. And he's sitting back watching all of it. I'm hearing that LeBaric be in comments where Destiny be doing these damn interviews. He's watching this stuff. He is like Santa Claus. He is making a list and checking that bitch twice. And he damn sure see that your ass been naughty and damn sure not nice. And what did he do? Go right on down there to Madison County Courthouse and found some more shit on you. Then you be looking stupid, asking the police again, why are these police here? What are these police doing here? What the fuck you think they doing there? You think they about to hand out Thanksgiving turkeys? And what is this, May? You thought they handing out Thanksgiving turkeys in May? No, they're there for your ass. You're going to be right back down there again. Keep right on. Keep right on. Keep right. I wouldn't say a damn word. I wouldn't do another fucking interview. I will focus on getting my bag, taking care of my son, getting my businesses off the ground. That's what my focus is going to be. Because as soon as your ass got out of jail, you won't think about your son. All this, I was thinking about my son. Bitch, you won't think about your fucking son. Because as soon as your ass got out of jail, you had your ass down there in Atlanta, shaking your ass down there with Yandy and Porsha. With that tight-ass Church of God in Christ dress on with that fucking bun. You won't think about your son, or you'd have been home with your fucking son. Oh, I was worried about my son. I didn't want my son to see me be arrested. Oh, I didn't want people to take pictures. Bitch, won't nobody taking no pictures? Don't nobody know you like that. Don't nobody care about you like that. Didn't nobody want no fucking pictures from you. They didn't have to shield you from nobody. Who in Huntsville is that pressed to be out there? Oh my God, that's Destiny. Let's take a picture of her. Let's share it on social media. Girl, ain't nobody checking for your ass like that. Ain't nobody checking for you like that but you. Moses ain't even checking for your ass. And that's why you mad and in your damn feelings. She's so damn stupid. You worry about your son. You had your ass home with your son. Love should have brought your ass home last night. Ain't that what old girl said in the movie? In Boomerang. The love for your son should have had your ass home last night. But no. You had to put 10 on pump 7 and take your ass down there to Atlanta, down there twerking, church twerking. Because I was like, what kind of twerking is that? That's her in the video. Hey, I said, girl, sit your ass down. Over there church twerking with your Church of God in Christ dress on. Like your ass just left a revival. Take your ass home and be a mother and focus and reflect on why your ass keep going to jail bike to bike. Why you on why you out here on Crime Stoppers? Destiny. I don't know what it's gonna take for you, sis. I don't know what it's gonna take for you. Some people learn the first time around, and then some people it take them, you know, a little bit more. It seems like it's gonna take you a little bit more. I think one more arrest gonna set you right, girl. I think one more good old arrest, all right, gonna set you all the way straight, all right? Because you stubborn like Martel. You done been around Martel too long. See, he's stubborn too. Martel don't get it either. Like, nigga, you don't see that you almost got away with some shit. When you went to the courts and they told your ass, all right, take this fucking probation and get the fuck out of here. I want a jury trial. Nigga. Y'all see the similarities here. The judge done up and told Martel's ass, take this supervised probation for a year, leave this woman alone and get the fuck out of here. But I want to have a jury trial. I want to have a jury trial. Knowing your ass done admitted to that shit on several platforms, at least 3 times that I can count. So why the fuck you asking for a jury trial, nigga, when you admitted to the shit? Like, you can't even see when you winning. I can't stand people like that. I can't stand. Just go to jail. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Go to jail. Go to jail. Go right on to jail, Martel, so your ass can be swallowed up. Take your ass on to jail too. But that's all I got for y'all. So read the answers down. Yeah, go to jail. You in a hurry to be out here like this, Martel. You was in a hurry for your cornhole to be like this. Talking about a jury trial. Ass gonna be bent over the first night. You gonna be like, fuck that jury trial. That's what you should be saying. The fuck was I thinking of jury trial? Now you laid up in there on that little cot with your ass like this. Oh, a fucking jury trial. All you had to do was take that L and take your ass home. And go study for the fucking builder's license test and do something with your life. Walk around here with the damn thrifty baby mama looking like a damn... Oh, Jesus, don't get me started. Bitch ain't combed her hair since Mel divorced you. Yes, I said that shit. Sick of her. Oh, meat belt having ass. Was I wrong to say that? I don't give a fuck. I'm sick of them. They get on my nerves. Fucked your whole life up over a thrifty psychotic demonic bitch. Her head probably spin all the way around at night when y'all ass go to bed. Oh, satanic ass. She stay in some bullshit. Oh, nappy head. Head be spinning around like a demon in the bed. That's what Martel like, though. Oh, demon hoes. Get off my damn screen, Destiny. Let me help you, child. Get off my screen. Let me get back on my main screen. I don't even want to look at her ass. Let's get out of here, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining the live. Please hit the like button. It says that Martel proves over and over. Let me read that. Martel proves over and over how dumb he. Yeah, he's stupid. You got away damn near. You got a slap on the hand. Now your ass want a jury trial to go to jail. You want to go to jail. I think you want to go to jail. I said, let his elastic booty go on up in there. Go on in there. They're going to turn your ass out because you know you like everything tight. He probably already done asked them for a tight ass jumpsuit. The nigga wear an extra large. He going to want an extra small so they can see his ass print. Because you know he like all his shit tight now. Be walking around up in there with his shit tied up in the front when they come let him out. All because you want a fucking jury trial. No, I don't want probation. I'll just take a jury trial. Let me get a jury trial for 100, Alex. Nigga, your ass is about to be 100 centimeters dilated, okay, when your ass get the fuck out of jail because you're so stupid. But anyway, let's get out of here. I ain't got no more for him, child. I ain't got no more for him. He about to run my pressure up. He ain't about to run my pressure up, okay? But thank y'all for being here. Tired girl, thank you for being here, honey. We still praying for your sister that she gets better, okay? And thank you so much, Linda Gamble, and thank you so much, Belle Wilson, honey, for y'all modding for me tonight. Thank you to all the content creators that join us. See, Tisha is in here, child. Get out of here, Tisha. Get out of here, Wanda. I can't even talk tonight. Thank you to all of my caramellians, and thank you to all of my content creators that join us live tonight, okay? Love you guys down. We will have Car Chronicles in the mountain, all right? Hopefully you guys will join us there, all right? It says that the ratings are at 268 and all-time low. Girl, I knew it was going to be low. I knew it was going to be because everybody said that particular episode 3 was boring as hell, okay? I don't know whose story. I don't know who writing these damn lines for them. But yeah, I already knew that shit was going to be low before I even looked at the TVDs. So yes, the ratings for episode 3 of Love and Marriage Huntsville is right on back down there. They jumped up to 323 for the whole altercation between, well, not altercation, but the whole arguing back and forth with Sonny and Destiny and, well, no, Sonny and Tisha and Kimmy over there, honey. Jermaine Jackson curls. I already knew that episode might have, you know, the numbers might go up a little bit, but they right back down. Ain't nobody watching that shit. Ain't nobody watching it. Ain't nobody watching it. But let's get on, child. Let's get on out of here. That's the TVDs. Thank y'all for pulling it up for me, okay? Love you guys down. Let's get out of here. Somebody said a big snooze fest, and absolutely, it was one of them. Love y'all. It was boring. It was absolutely boring. Yes, she had a meat belt. Ariana got a meat belt, honey. You do. You do. While you calling other people out here fat, girl. Now you out here looking like a drunk ass auntie with a nappy ass ponytail in your damn head. But let's get out of here. Love y'all. Let's get your music out here, girl, so y'all can go on and twerk on up out of here. I'm about to go get into bed because, baby, I'm tired. It's 5 runaway slaves out here tonight, okay? Love you guys, and goodbye.